It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary. It's the dictionary. Dictionary.
Hello, word nerds, and welcome to another pre-F bonus episode. As you can see, I'm wearing the same shirt. I'm recording 3 of these at once because they're pretty short, and I want to get through them all before I leave town next week. I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff done. Okay, let's just get right into it. We have climate and the environment. There's only a few words here. Oh, this is going to be a fun topic to talk about. The first one is carbon capture and storage. It's a lot of words for a word. It is a noun. Any of various methods of removing and storing carbon dioxide produced by industrial processes to keep it from entering the atmosphere. And oh boy, this is why. So because of all of the stuff that we're doing, getting rid of, so here, okay, let's talk about this. We're here because there's a lot of carbon dioxide and other chemicals out in the atmosphere that are causing some problems. We're causing the planet to warm and all this stuff. There are natural things that will grab that carbon dioxide like trees. And we keep on cutting down trees. We've been cutting down trees for a very, very long time, and we're not regrowing them at the same rate to at least keep things even. So now scientists are forced to try and come up with other ways to grab that carbon dioxide out of the air and hold on to it so it doesn't keep on getting up there. Which is fine, right? Okay, great. I don't feel like we should have to science our way out of this. We need to deal with the root problems, like if you're going to cut down trees for things, be planting them at least at the same rate. I think they just in India or somewhere planted like 1 billion trees, which is great, but we need to do this more and all over the world because people keep on cutting down trees. And of course, we need to deal with, all of the car exhaust stuff, more electrical vehicles, more renewable. This is what we need. Companies, factories spewing out stuff. How do we get our energy? Nuclear is clean, but it is a little volatile. Coal is not so clean. So I don't want us to have to get to the point where we have to build a big dome or do crazy things that shouldn't be done. This carbon capture and storage seems like a relatively simple thing, but I don't want it to go beyond that. We need to fix these basic issues. Countries and corporations, companies need to be the ones that are really pushing our change so we don't heat this planet too much because we're already there. And I don't think it's going to get better. Honestly, I have a very pessimistic view about this, but I'm really trying to have an optimistic view, and that's why I'm trying to do more pro-social things. Next is forever chemical. It is a noun. It is a toxic substance and especially a synthetic chemical that persists and accumulates in the environment. And it is not used technically. So the scientists, I guess, are not using this. This is more of a regular, everyday person term. There are examples of these in the per and polyfluoroalkyl substances group. So I guess chemicals that are part of the perfluoroalkyl substance group or the polyfluoroalkyl substance group, those would be considered forever chemicals because they are made in a lab. Essentially, they are synthetic, not made by nature, made by people, and they are toxic, and they just don't really break down so much. They persist, and then they more and more of them, because they don't go away and we keep on putting them out there in the world, they accumulate and they cause problems. What happens if I click on this link? Are we gonna get some there's a whole lot of information here. Canadian researchers have discovered high levels of a forever chemical used in making toilet paper in the bodies of endangered killer whales, sparking fears the toxic substance could further harm them. Oh, wow, great! Landfills, military bases, and firefighting training centers also are thought to be sources of forever chemical pollution. Blah, this makes me frustrated. Let's read the next one, dealing with climate and the environment. Nurdle. Noun, a plastic pellet that is usually less than 0.2 inches or 0.5 centimeters in diameter or length, that is the raw material from which plastic products are manufactured, and that is a common pollutant of global waters and beaches, and this is also not used technically. Do I have a tape measure handy? Sometimes I have one in here. I don't have one right now. So 0.2 inches is like this. It's like this. It's so little. It's a plastic pellet. It's raw material so I guess they use these to make plastic products, and then they just get out there. They pollute the waters and the stuff. Nurdles. Nurdle. The last one is green chemistry. Ooh, maybe things are looking up. It is a noun. An approach to designing and creating chemical processes and products that are safer for humans and the environment, that minimize waste, and that are energy efficient. This is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. This is one of those this is one of those ways to science our way out of things that is not doing something so extreme to fix a problem. It's doing it from the base level of when we create things, let's create them that are not going to make waste, that are environmentally friendly, human friendly, energy efficient, all those things. So we're not making things worse. Maybe we'll make things a little better in the meantime, but we also still need to do all of these things together, all of them together at once. Green chemistry. You could probably go to college. If you are a young person and you like the chemistry or you want to do things better for the world, this is probably a good thing to study. Today we had carbon capture and storage, forever chemical, nurdle, and green chemistry. Of course, nurdle has to be the word of the episode if I were to pick one, because it's just a funny word to say. Nurdle. Nurdle, 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 I made you out of clay, but really it was plastic because you're not made out of clay. This has been Spencer dispensing information. Goodbye.